You're such an asshole.
So this has nothing to do with the request, but so I've done a couple videos today, and I try to monetize them when I can, unless I'm in a bad mood or I just want to feel like cursing, or if the topic is just too mature and too adult for rated G for Google. But I did one on like, yes, you have the right to enjoy life, and should I become a CPA? And YouTube never just automatically monetizes it. They have to go through with their algorithm. And those are two, like, you can't get any more G than that. And it's still negative. It's just, oh, don't know if it takes a while, like a good 20, 25 minutes. Meanwhile, all the free advertising dollars they could have had goes out the window. I'm like, really? Should I become a CPA? That's not monetizable like that second? But all right. Hey, you spend over $1 billion a year in labor on sensors. I don't know what they spend. They spend a lot though. Yeah, I'd hire customer service people, but Google hasn't hired Asshole Consulting. All right. I would love to have a censor come on the show, obviously, anonymously, because we'd like to keep I would love to know what that life is like. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to send out, I'd love to have a censor from big tech, and it doesn't have to be YouTube. I got to know what that job is like. Because that has got to suck. Because you don't just, it's not like, oh, I got to watch videos I politically maybe disagree with. You got to probably go through some horrific crap. Imagine being like a coroner. Yep, that's a corpse. Oh, that's another corpse. Whoa, that's a mangled corpse. All right. Very simple one here. Good day, Dr. Clary. I'm not a doctor. Please, I work for a living. About me, 27-year-old guy lives, in a British overseas territory. No debt, 5+ year work experience. And in the financial services, happily married with a 4-year-old. Oh, that's adorable. That's like a great age, man. I love it when my little 4 years old. They can play. You can lie to them. They believe anything you tell them. I'm really great. You are? Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Okay, you're cool, Uncle Aaron. Yes. Excellent. My dilemma, I'm graduating with the University of Bachelor's degree in accounting and finance this year and conflicted on where to take my career next. My plan was to then qualify as a chartered accountant, which is the British version of CPA. After graduating, work in the Big Four, top 10 for a few years, and specialize or exit into industry for a decent salary and stable career progression. So far, that sounds like a great plan. If there was a way to avoid the Big Four or the top 10, I would do it, because that's a nightmare to work for those places. But to get into industry, yeah, you'd almost have to work there. So that's fine. So far, I like it. However, my first interest was law. But that would have been too expensive at the time. With the graduate diploma in law, GDL, and the legal practice course, LPC, the course is required to qualify as a solicitor in England and Wales. I'll translate this into English to you. That's what you had to take. That was the law exam. That was the bar exam, ranging from 10 to 30,000. Oh man, that's dirt cheap. In the U.S., we got idiots going to like these piss poor law schools, dropping $250,000, and then they come out, I'm going to save the world, and like just debt ridden, predominantly 38-year-old women. And going into debt was an illogical option to me. Then there was the requirement of getting a training contract, which is extremely difficult from a law firm to become fully qualified. However, from September 2021, the way to qualify has changed. To become a qualified solicitor now resembles the CPA in the USA. That's good. You need to have a bachelor's degree, then pass the SQE1 and SQE2, and get 2 years of qualifying work experience, which can be accumulated in a myriad of legal positions: paralegal, in-house, house cleanse, etc. Okay, yeah, it's very much similar to the CPA. Ever since this update, I've been seriously considering taking this route. My choices, these are the costs of both qualifications. The British version of the CPA, we'll just call it chartered accountant. Training plus exam fees, $4,200. Years to complete, 2 years. Years required to fully qualify, 3. SQE training, law school stuff. Exam fees, $12,000. Years to complete, 1.5 years. Years to qualify fully, 2 years. Oh, hang on, got a weak spell. So always happens in the morning. I don't eat breakfast and I get like this weak spell. I don't need your health advice. Oh my God, you got a cough. Oh my God, you got tuberculosis. No. Somebody explain Cappy's medical history to the noobs in the audience. All right. Will it be worth it to take the lawyer route, leverage my experience to get into corporate banking finance, make $100,000 within 2 years once qualifying? I will be able to cash flow some of the costs and either get a loan to get my employer to assist while getting my QWE. My only doubt is work-life balance of a lack thereof in corporate lawyers. Lawyers I've spoken to all say it depends on the industry and sector, but in general, there will come a time in my career I'll be working 8 hours a week. Or stick to the accountant role, tough it out in the big four, reap other benefits in 3 to 5 years. My goal is to make money and provide a decent living for myself and family. My end goal is eventually be self-employed by 50. Okay, without a doubt, do the accounting. Just do the accounting. And here's the thing. If you're in a British overseas territory, I mean, that could be a lot of places, but I'm just going to assume island, or at least you're familiar with that residency and citizenship status and where you could go. Dude, you are that close to sitting on a beach, or maybe you already are on a beach and you're bored with island life. No lawyers. It has nothing to do with the prospects of either field. I know lawyers and solicitors may be not as crazy as in the United States, but generally speaking, no. Lawyers are scum. Law sucks. Accountants are good. You're literally, should I join the good side or the dark side of the force? Do you want to be good or evil? Yes, there are some good lawyers in corporate law, but no, man, no. Just become the CPA. There's no politics. There's no backstabbery. No one's suing you. You're not suing anyone. There's no animosity. Accountants are just like, hey, I'm a farmer. Accountant in the olden days, accountants were the farmers. And then the lawyers were, they were the lawyers. They're scumbags. And yeah, it's going to take a little bit to study and you're going to have to work at the big four, but you're going to have to go through this baptism of fire, this galvanizing process regardless. It's just, you want to have a soul and not be pissed off every day you go to work? Or do you want to have no soul and be pissed off every day you go to work? I'd go the accounting route. I want to have a soul. I don't want to be pissed off every day I go to work. And on top of it, when you introduce your current family life and you want to retire and set up something on the side at 50, that's the accountant, man. That's the accountant. There you go. Like the day you get your accounting certification, your ACCA, you could start setting up shop. You don't have to go work for no one. And I know you want to do corporate accounting and you kind of want to go more the corporate route, sit and go work in industry. All right, that's fine. But you're still going to lose 8 to 10 hours a day of your life doing debits and credits. Do you want to do it at home with your kid around, billing out billable hours? Or do you want to do it for some other company that takes a 30% cut and passes the rest on to you in form of a salary? I'm okay if you want to work in the industry, get some expertise, go into consulting. But to achieve your life goals, the easiest, quickest, most direct way would be getting your CPA or ACCA. And then heck, if you go work, you get, I could do accounting, I could do taxes, support my family, see my kid grow up. I get to spend time with my kid because the kid's only got 14 years left. How fast those 4 years go by? Oh, I wonder how fast the next 14 years will go by. And then the kid's off. Then you never see him again. Oh, but you were too busy at the big four, You missed little Jonesy's, I don't know, first school play or whatever is important to you. Yeah, I would definitely go accounting. 'Cause it's just the better fit for what you want to do in life. And dude, F lawyers, man. Lawyers are scum. The law industry is scum. Even if it was corporate law, they're just crossing their T's and dotting their I's. Scum. Law school, scum. Oh gosh, I don't know what it's like over where you'd go to law school. I guess you just sit for the exams, right? You don't have to go to law school, you just pass an exam. Well, then you have to go to law school. Because here in the United States, you got to go to law school, except California. I think if you didn't get enough diversity SJW stuff shoved up your ass in undergrad, they shove it even more in law school. So, but yeah, that's a no-brainer to me. I'd become an accountant before I become a lawyer. Mexi Mike, here we go. Oh, yes. Get your CPA and your JD and your MBA. No, don't listen to Mexi Mike. Oh, that's another thing I was going to say. I mean, you could always go back, get your law degree if you wanted. I don't know why you do that. Like, I wait for my kid to be out, and then, like, for whatever reason, your career takes you down a certain path where someone's going to pay you buku coin, 500,000 pounds to get your law degree because they want you to sit on some council or executive, whatever. Fine, but I would not. No, not the law school. I would spend time with my kid. All right, there you guys go. Questions, answers, EsselConsulting.com. See you guys later, Toodles.